Hello, and welcome back to another video on Thai gaming. And today, I'm going to be explaining why Michael Afton isn't the FNaF 1 and 2 protagonist. So, some FNaF theorists, especially big ones like Matt Pat and stuff like people like that, believe that Michael Afton actually, what he does is he basically puts fake names on himself, like Mike Smith, Fritz Smith, whatever, stuff like that, and basically uses those fake names and disguises and stuff so they could be the night guard and just find William Afton. But I'm here today to disprove that theory. So first of all, in order for this to be possible, sister location would have had to take place before FNaF 1 and 2. And just so you know, FNaF 2 takes place in 1987. Something to note is that sister location, right, has much more advanced looking animatronics than the FNaF 1 or 2 animatronics. If sister location would have had taken place before FNaF 2, then Learning and Emery would likely discover these designs and would probably recreate these more advanced designs to use in the FNaF 1 and 2 animatronics, except minus the child remnant harvesting parts. So, yeah. Also, another thing is that we must, the cutscenes in Sister Location Custom Night are considered canon. I mean, it's proving that the Scooper ending of Sister Location is canon. We wouldn't even know if the Scooper Location ending was canon until Pizzeria Simulator. Even then, we might not even know without these cutscenes being considered canon. And so those cutscenes of Sister Location Custom Night are obviously very important. And anyways, in the 10:20 cutscene, we hear Michael making a speech, and then we see Springtrap, who has been referred to as Dark Springtrap. However, for this to have taken place before, or would have had to taken place after this, William Afton dies in the Springlock failure in 1993. In order for this cutscene to have taken place, around this time of Sister Location. However, after William Afton dies in the Springlock failure in 1993, the FNaF 1 animatronics have already been assembled. So FNaF 1 and FNaF 2 would have had to have taken place before that time, and Michael would have had to been being the night guard before Sister Location. But why would he do that? Find his father after the events of Sister Location. But Sister Location would have had to have taken place after FNaF 1 and 2, because we see Dark Springtrap, therefore meaning that the FNaF 1 animatronics have already been assembled and the spirits freed. So the timeline just doesn't match up. And plus, I mean, why would William Afton want to send two technicians to his bunker who could potentially show his remnant harvesting animatronics, expose the remnant harvesting technology to the world, and discover his crimes? He wouldn't want that if he was alive. So William Afton would have most likely had to have been dead or missing for a while for the technicians to have gone down there. But the technicians would never leave anyways because they end up getting hung by the animatronics, but presumably by the animatronics, so we don't know for sure. But yeah, it doesn't make sense. And plus, the evidence from the games that people usually use to justify Michael being their main actual protagonist is the notes that you get, the notices of termination you get once you're fired. And one note that people particularly point to a lot from the notice of termination is odor. And this would kind of make sense because Michael Afton is literally like an undead zombie, so of course he would probably stink like a rotten corpse. But it doesn't say odor of rotting flesh. It just says odor. So this could just mean that the night guard isn't very hygienic, and so that literally just destroys the grounds for the proof. And as well, just because he wasn't the protagonist in FNaF 1 and 2 doesn't mean that he didn't go there. He could have very well gone to the places long after they'd shut down to just look for William Afton, and this would have actually been easier as the animatronics would have already been assembled, they were already closed down, so it would have been much easier for Michael to scan the locations for remains. So I do believe that Michael Afton did go, in fact, to these pizzerias. It's just not during the events of FNaF 1 and 2, meaning he's not the actual protagonist. And there you have it. There is some of my evidence for Michael Afton not being the real protagonist of FNaF 1 and 2. If you disagree, let me know in the comments, and give me any arguments that you think could challenge this. Feel free to try and challenge this in the comments if you want to, but if not, that's okay too. Because I love learning new things about the FNaF franchise. Because I am a big FNaF theorist. But anyways, yeah, that's about the end of today's video. If you want to, but yeah, anyways, I'm planning to make a lot of more videos in the future. I'm planning to post on my community page a plan of some of the next lore videos that I'm planning on doing. Not necessarily in a specific order, like just an order I'd like to do, and who knows, they might even be released, just I'm planning to release them. So
this is recording and I'm going to mute this when the actual thing.